Yep, it's another Sidewinder review. You know, in case you didn't get our thoughts on the 2019 LTX, or you missed Mark's review of the LTX LE last year, or missed his thoughts on the LTX SE from earlier this season. We get it, not a ton has changed on this sled, so really, what can we report on except to comment on how smooth and powerful the turbocharged 998cc 4-stroke triple is, without getting you all wound up and asking us why aren't we talking about a similarly equipped Renegade Turbo R? Reality is, we're not here to try to convince you Ski-Doo fanboys to jump ship and buy a Sidewinder. We respect your loyalty, but remember, the Yamaha riders are loyal too. So for them, let's take a look at the key differences between this sled and an in-season LTX SE that might entice someone to lay down their spring order deposit on an LE. First off, the LE features an RCA outlet, a 2-setting heated seat, lightweight disc brakes, a standard 20-inch storage bag, and inside the skid delivering 13.5 inches of travel, there's a Fox 1.50 QS3 center shock and a Fox 2.0 QS3 rear shock. Up front features Fox 1.50 QS3 shocks boasting a ton of adjustability and 10 inches of travel from the ARCS double wishbone suspension. These Fox QS3s make a truly remarkable improvement in ride quality and will accommodate a wide range of rider preferences with a simple click. This sled is loaded with a ton of comfort features like 4 QS3 shocks that can be set to your riding style and adjusted easily as terrain dictates. And although electronic power steering isn't new to Yamaha snowmobiles, its addition does make the sleds it's included on stand out within Yamaha's fleet. Ask anyone who's experienced a sled equipped with EPS and they'll tell you how it reduces upper torso strain and shoulder fatigue and lightens up the feel of the front end, which is especially welcome when you're piling on big miles on a multi-day adventure. The most frequent comment we hear from snowmobilers is how the addition of EPS completely lightens up the front end of the snowmobile, more so than the Strike Ski did when it was introduced with the 2021 model lineup. For myself, I found it did take a few miles to adjust to the sensation of having steering assist, but once I got into my ride, I felt an improvement in handling on tighter, twistier trails and a notable reduction in aches and pains the next day. I still feel that the Strike Ski makes a large enough difference in the way the Sidewinder handles that EPS wouldn't make or break my decision to buy an LE over an SE. The Strike Ski eliminates understeer present on past models. Handlebar effort is light and there's nearly no trace of darting, creating a noticeable improvement in front-end handling. So does the LTX LE actually need EPS? I think you're going to find varying opinions if you asked a bunch of Sidewinder owners. Our research has taught us Yamaha owners love it, and this sled was made for big mile riders and is perfect for multi-day trips where all-day comfort plays a particularly important role. The 998 Genesis intercooled and turbocharged triple under the hood of the Sidewinder needs no introduction. As of right now, most competitive brand riders are familiar with the snow flap of the Sidewinder because this sled is a rocket ship. From a ride quality perspective, this chassis is the only platform in the business not using an extra long front torque arm. From what we know about this magic feature, we think it's probably time for Yamaha to enlist its powers in combination with its innovative and effective sliding front torque arm design. So is the 998 Turbo 180 horsepower or 200 horsepower? We hesitate to say exactly how much this mill puts out, but regardless, this thing hauls the mail faster than just about any other hypersled. So 200 horsepower? We think so. Yamaha seems to focus on refining rather than redefining its sleds. And with the introduction of the Catalyst, this has never been more obvious. In the absence of a complete overhaul though, we'd like to see Yamaha upgrade to a firmer flat top seat. And although this tried and true gauge works very well, a larger, more colorful display is long overdue. We think a few small updates like these would help satisfy Yamaha buyers and add value to their order. With the seemingly ever-increasing price tag attached to sleds these days, Yamaha finds itself in a precarious situation when it comes to the pricing of the 2023 Sidewinder LTX LE EPS. Sidewinder buyers are paying a premium over a similarly equipped Turbo R Renegade XRS, which might be why we don't see many Turbo Ski-Doo owners jumping brands. However, die-hard Yamaha riders recognize the value presented in a sled of this caliber, particularly at resale. Throw in the brand's solid reputation for reliability, and you've uncovered some fairly solid rationale for the die-hard Sidewinder shopper.